How's it going, everybody? PK Investing here. Our world is constantly moving, events are always unfolding, and it often seems like we never have enough time to do the things we want to do. Time is a finite, precious resource, and we need to make sure we make the most of the time we have. That's why investing is so important, because it gives us an opportunity to carve out a path forward that allows us to be freed from working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Money doesn't buy time that's already passed, but it can buy the time that is yet to come. No matter how busy life gets, and no matter how little free time we have, passive income continues to flow, bringing us one step closer to financial independence. At the beginning of 2021, I laid out a goal for myself that I'd want to reach $2,000 in passive income for the year. In this video, we'll go over the dividends I earned from some of my favorite companies, and we'll find out if I ended up finally reaching that goal. Alright, let's get into it. The first company I'd like to talk about is Apple, ticker AAPL. I'm willing to bet that at least half of you watching this video right now are doing so with the help of a product made by Apple. Maybe this video is playing on your iPhone, or maybe you're listening with a pair of AirPods. The point I'm trying to make is that Apple is universal. I'm a university student, and every single day on campus I see people with iPhones and MacBooks and AirPods, and every time I see one of those devices, it reinforces just how sound my investment is. The brand loyalty for Apple that consumers have is incredible, and the seamless integration of all Apple devices serves to bolster that brand loyalty. Last quarter, Apple paid out $1.88. Unfortunately, I had drip turned off temporarily when this dividend was paid, but I'm sure it would have dripped a very small amount regardless. Next up is Microsoft, ticker MSFT. Microsoft, like Apple, is a technological giant. With their upcoming acquisition of Activision Blizzard, Microsoft will become one of the largest gaming companies in the world. Coupled with how successful their cloud service is and how ubiquitous their Office suite of products is, you get a company that will continue to grow at a steady pace for a long time. On top of that, Microsoft has a 3-year dividend CAGR of 9.9%, meaning their dividend will also be growing at a nice pace for at least the next few years. I've been loading up on Microsoft for the past month and a half, and I'm still surprised by how it just keeps pushing forward. Resilience and stability are things I highly value when it comes to my personal investments, and Microsoft offers plenty of both. Last quarter, Microsoft paid out $3.37, which dripped 0.01 shares. The next company we'll cover is Procter & Gamble, ticker PG. Procter & Gamble is a titan of the consumer staples sector. You can find their arsenal of brands stocked across the shelves of every supermarket in the United States. But that's not all. Procter & Gamble does business globally, meaning their products are sold internationally rather than just in the United States. This is something I look for in an investment. I exclusively invest in American companies, but I also feel more secure in my investment if the companies I buy receive a portion of their revenue from international sales. Personally, I'm a big fan of the products owned by Procter & Gamble. For example, I maintain my oral hygiene with an Oral-B toothbrush, Crest toothpaste, and Crest mouthwash. And oral care products are only a fraction of what Procter & Gamble has to offer. Their product diversity is very attractive and guarantees a consistent flow of revenue. Last quarter, Procter & Gamble paid out $10.07. This dripped 0.069 shares, which will increase the next payout I receive by 6 cents. Coming up now is McDonald's, ticker MCD. McDonald's is a global leader in the fast food industry, but more realistically, McDonald's is a real estate empire that also makes money selling fast food. Most of their restaurants are franchised, so that means McDonald's gets monthly payments from the franchise owners for leasing the land under the restaurant, along with a cut of the restaurant's profits. This consistent and predictable stream of real estate income provides the company with financial stability and cash flow. You've probably heard by now that McDonald's is temporarily closing all of its Russian restaurants due to the war, and this left many investors worried. As for myself, I'm not worried. I know that McDonald's is a strong business. A small temporary setback like this might have some uncomfortable short-term effects, but I'm confident that in the long term, things will work out fine. On a brighter note, about a month ago, I tried McDonald's for the first time in many years. Turns out, I'm still not a fan of their mac sauce. Last quarter, McDonald's paid out $10.77. This stripped 0.041 shares, which will increase the next payout I receive by 5 cents. Last but not least is my favorite company of all time, Johnson & Johnson, ticker J&J. Johnson & Johnson is a global leader in healthcare, and the company I enjoy investing in the most. A little while ago, Johnson & Johnson set a new personal all-time high share price of $182.01. And that was certainly an exciting moment. I'm sure you've all heard by now that the company is planning to split up. This is something I'm looking forward to because I believe it's going to unlock a lot of value for shareholders. I've had some folks ask me what I want to do with the consumer health segment spinoff, and I'm not really sure yet. Chances are I'll hold it for a bit to see how things turn out. I'll most likely take all the dividends it pays out and then put them back into the new Johnson & Johnson, which will be composed of the pharmaceutical and medical devices segments. If you're a J&J shareholder, in the comment section below, let me know what you plan to do with your spin-off shares. Last quarter, Johnson & Johnson paid out $20.58. This stripped 0.13 shares, which will increase the next payout I receive by 13 cents. Alright, now let's go ahead and see how much passive income I've earned this past quarter. October saw $118, November saw $52, and December saw $209. This brings the 2021 yearly total to a final amount of $1,814. It's not quite the $2,000 I was looking for, but I got pretty close. Now that 2021 is over, there's a new year ahead of us filled with dividend payments and excellent investment opportunities. I've decided to take my portfolio in a very different direction, and I'll go over it in more detail in the next video I make. I'll also discuss my investing goals for 2022, along with what I plan to do with QYLD. Finally, I'd like to thank you for watching this video until the end. You can show your support for the channel by giving me a thumbs up, subscribing if you haven't yet, and sharing this video with a friend. Take care, and I hope to speak with you again real soon. I am not a financial advisor. Investing always involves risk. This video was created for entertainment purposes only.